Assalamu alaikum mbokk yi welcome back to the Jello Football Bantaba YouTube channel. I'm Nasir White Chama. This video I will discuss the recap of this weekend performance of the Gambian foreign-based players, Gambian professional players. We have a lot of Gambian foreign-based players, so I just discuss the main ones this week, the key performances, and also give a mention here and there where possible. Without further ado, guys, let's get into the discussion. Firstly, I will start in Turkey. Mr. Sowe is back. Ali Sowe. He's back banging them goals. This weekend they played a very interesting game. They drew 3-3. Ali opened the scoring early on and then created another one. He also hit the post in that game. He was very, very busy in that game. He was one of the best performers for his club. Back-to-back goals. He scored in their last league game last weekend, which was his first start, and now he has backed that up with another goal and an assist in the subsequent game against Besiktas here in the Turkish league. So the game ended 3-3. Also has been good. And he's a public he's a public figure, I don't know, not public figure, but he's fans favorite. Yeah, that's how I should call it. He's a fans favorite. Wherever he's doing well, the fans will be talking about him to be in the squad. Tom, yeah, he's an option for Tom. He has not always been Tom's first choice option, but now he has put his name again. Hopefully this time he'll be available and then come and play for the national team. Last time he was injured with the arm, and then there was a lot of talks about him. But seeing him getting back to form right when just before we play our game against Ivory Coast and against Burundi, I think he's a player built for those games, especially those big games against Ivory Coast. It was sad he missed the African Cup of Nations last time. But when he's available, he can be a menace for defenses. He's a big guy. He's a good target man player, and he also score goals. He can do basically everything as a striker. So it's good to see him getting back to form while just before we enter into the international break. So that's his second goal of this season. And long may it continue, Ali. Keep banging them goals. Yeah. Next, Bakar Jatta. Of course, unfortunately, he's the player we cannot use in the national team for now. I just had my brother Buba Jallo Falabe saying he will not be playing for the national team anytime soon. So yeah, I will take that fall from him. Whatever he say about these players, I gotta take it. So, but anyways, Bakary Jatta was exceptional this weekend. He scored a goal again. Scoring the second goal for his team. They won 2-0, and then he was named in the Bundesliga 2 team of the week. That is his second appearance in that league, and his club now Hamburg are second in the Bundesliga table. Of course, they are a team that have been pushing for that promotion back to the Bundesliga. They have been a big team in Germany. They have been pushing to get back to the Bundesliga, but it has proved so difficult for them. Last 2 seasons they fall at the final hurdle, the playoffs. That where they fall. Hopefully this time they can make the top 2, and then they can gain that automatic promotion. Now they are occupying that spot, that is second place on the table. So long may it continue. Bakary is doing an exceptional job. We continue to support Bakary. Keep doing them, bro. And next, Jamano. This guy, this guy don't know how to score easy goals. Everybody keeps saying that he don't score easy goals. He score bangers every single time. This weekend it was another banger against Leon and a top goal. Jamano don't know. I just hope he can. I just wish he can add those small tappings here and there into his games, because I like, as an XG person, I like players to score goal close to but of course, not taking away anything from that goal that he scored in the weekend. That was exceptionally executed. The turn was absolutely insane. To make that turn in that situation, in that around the area, like make that turn, create space for yourself, and then bang the ball, hit the post and in. That was an exceptional goal from Jamano, and these are the goals he have in his locker. He is one of the most important players for Gambia. It's good to see him doing this just before the international break, because we know what we get in Gambia when Jamano is on form. So hopefully he will bring that form into the national team. And Mets too should give him the platform to showcase himself in League One. He only played 7 games so far this season, and he got 2 goals. He was injured at some point, but I think they need to unleash him. They need to give him more minutes. But yeah, that was a banger from Germano. The game ended 1-1. Unfortunately, that was not the winning goal, but he opened the scoring around the 77th minute. Top player Germano. This kid too, Bakar Jatta, he is doing very good in Estonia. That is his third game in a row. Last week, remember he was in the team of the week, and this is his third game in a row that he scored in a goal. He scored for his club again. Now they move to the top three of they are third in the table, and he's doing really well. Ali Jiba was back on the bench for that game, and Jaju Stek was in goal, and yeah. Paide are doing very well in the Estonian league, and Tambedu has been a huge part of that, and yeah, hopefully he continues. Another player who is on form is Mofal. Of course, you can see our team of the tournament, team of the week, team of the month rather. He's in the team of the month for his performance in October, but he's just continued that form into November. Started with a goal in the FA Cup. His club drew 2-2, and now they have a replay to play in the FA Cup. Hopefully they can make it to the next round of the FA Cup, and this kid can continue to sign, continue to bang them goals. He's in top form. I don't know what Tom is thinking now, but maybe he should be in his thoughts. He's doing really well in England League 2. And we go to Saudi Arabia, the big boys. These are the big boys of the national team. Musa Barrow, Asansise is the all-time leading goal scorer for the Gambia. And when you talk about Gambian football, who do you talk about? It's Musa Barrow. Laga Barrow, everybody know Laga. They were in action. They played against each other in the Saudi League for the first time. The game ended 0-0. That, unfortunately, no goals in the game. It was more about defending that game than goal scoring. But it's good to see the two Gambian players coming locking horns in the Saudi Pro League, and then finishing the game in a brotherly manner, I will say, exchanging their jerseys, taking the photos for the fans, which is beautiful to see. Hopefully we will see them together in the national team colors next week, and they will start banging. Or maybe they kept their goals in the Saudi League, they have not scored, so maybe those ones are for the national team. Hopefully they will do that next week. Sanchez Torres and Lakabaro. Yeah. And also in Saudi, Badamus was in action. They also, they lost the game, and Bada was playing in that game too as well. So yeah, that is it for our players in Saudi. And finally, Steve Trawally, another fan favorite for Gambia, of course, because no guy there here, but on Bagasna. Steve, we haven't got the stadium. So Steve, he was back in action. This is his first start for a very long time. He missed almost a year with his more than a year, I think, with his knee injury since he moved to Hammarby. And there are some revelations that so some reports that they are not going to renew his contract at Hammarby, so he's going to have to find a new club. But it's good to see him starting games again, because he is a player who, of course, he carries a lot of attention at the national level, national team, Gambia, because he's a fan favorite. People love Steve because what he does on the pitch, and his charisma as a person and all those kind of things. That's why they love him. It's good to see him starting games again. Like I say, that was his first start in over a year. The game ended 0-0. He played about 60 minutes of that game, but only to see him start again is good. I don't know if it is too soon for him to be added to Tom's squad, but he's starting for his club now, so why not? I don't know what Tom Sandwich coach is thinking, or who is in his squad. Hopefully this week he will announce his squad, because the international break is next week. It starts on Monday. International break starts next week Monday, so hopefully this week we should this week we should know the squad, who is in the squad and who is not. And Tom has also mentioned that in his page, that is his own personal Instagram page. He mentioned we're gonna play the game in Tanzania. So GFF have not confirmed that, which is I think that very personal. Like, GFF, why are you keeping even if we are playing there? If somebody for example, a Gambian living close to Tanzania or living to South Africa, if they know this information early, maybe they might just want to step there and then watch the game. But if GFF the FF are giving, these are information that should be readily available and on time. Once this decision has been made, GFF should post it and make sure it is official. Of course, I saw Isona Sports posted it, and that is all we are relying on. Personally, I don't want to post it until GFF post it, because they have to do it as in an official manner. But Tom also have mentioned it, so I will take that as close to official as possible. But it is good that if your national team is playing for an international game, make sure you put that information out there for people generally to know what is going on. You know the information. This is not information to hide, anyways. GFF, no. But yeah, Steve and Tom mentioned it that we play in Tanzania, both our legs against Burundi and Ivory Coast. The first leg will be against Burundi. Burundi play their home game in Tanzania, and Gambia decided to stay there and play their home game against Ivory Coast there. So hopefully we can get some points in those fixtures, something to cheer about because I think after that we are going to the African Cup of Nations. So hopefully we can get something there to cheer about. And finally, some other players, Mahmoud Bajo, he was also in action again. He continued to keep that position or make that position his own in the Port Brezova midfield. Unfortunately, they lost the game 2-1. Serif Sinyan, he was in action again. First, we remember last week he made his debut for Slavia Prague, and now he has come off the bench again for back-to-back games. Bakar Jatta, which is a worry for me. He was back in goal for Lokomotiv. Lokomotiv Sofia. Is it Lokomotiv? Yeah, Lokomotiv. He was back in goal for them, and they lost. They lost 6-0. Actually, he kept 2 clean sheets, and then the subsequent game they lost 6-0, and then he's back on the bench, which is a worry because he's the number 1 goalkeeper for the Gambia. So we would like to see our number 1 goalkeeper play in matches. Whatever level he should be playing, because it's important for especially to keep that momentum going when you are a goalkeeper and stuff. And Seni Sanyang to left back, under 20 left back. He was back in the squad for his club. Sometimes I forget the names of the club. Slavia. CSK Slavia. CSK Sofia. CSK Sofia. Is it yeah. He was back for them in action this weekend. And he played just a minute or so, but to see him back in the squad, because he has not been in the squad since September. So in the whole of October, he did not have any minutes. I know many people were mentioning him when we did not have Ibu Ture, who is unavailable for the international break because he's injured. So people were talking about Seni could come or Jacob could come, but Seni has not played since that time. This is the first time he got minutes since September. So the whole of October, Seni did not play any minutes. Jasper Cisse was also in action. They won 4-3. He started the game and played about 16 minutes of that game. Jibril Sila again in Azam in Tanzania. He got an assist where we're gonna be playing our game. Maybe they should just invite him because it's his country where he's based. To invite him in the squad, which also adds numbers. And Aliou Fadera, he was a late substitute. They lost the game, his club. And then Bambalai too, second half substitute. He played the 45 minutes, but they lost 3-0, which is they're having a very difficult time in French League 2. And Lion Jai, he was in action again. They won again, and they kept the clean sheet again. And then Hamza Jua and Musa Juara, they were in action for their club in Denmark, as well as AC Hossens, our defender Alaji Sen was also in action. They won 4-1. Hamza and Jawara, they lost their game. Juara came on, scored, but the goal was ruled out for offside. Was ruled out by VAR for whatever reason it was. Anyways, guys, that was the Scorpions weekend recap. Did I forget any player? Let me know your thoughts. Who do you think impressed you the most this week? Which players were on their top form? Which players? For me, I think it has to be Ali Sowe. Goal and assist, that is big. He's one. Bakari two to be in the team of the week. That is also good. But let us know, guys. Let us know in the thoughts who you think was the best performer. That was it, guys. That was the Scorpions weekend recap. If you like the video, please make sure you if you enjoyed the video, make sure you give us a like on YouTube. And if you have not subscribed yet to the Jollof Football Bantaba channel, please do so, guys. It helps the channel grow. And hopefully we'll be back with more this week. Until then, guys, goodbye.